Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The New World. And in today's video, we discuss some surprising news to the sports community after news of sports analyst Skip Bayless being a part of a lawsuit where he allegedly offered and pressured a Fox Sports hairstylist $1.5 million to be a part of a sexual relationship between the two. But to throw fuel into the fire, more Fox Sports personalities were also brought up in a 14-count sexual battery lawsuit dealing with one of the hosts, Joy Taylor. This was also brought up within the lawsuit of Skip Bayless. Now, with that being said, we will be breaking down some of the things brought up in this lawsuit, how the media has taken these new allegations, and what this means for FS1. But before we hop into the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we are on the road to 10K subs, turn on those notifications, and stay tuned for more of our content. And comment your thoughts on these allegations brought up and what do you think this means for FS1. Now fellas, after hearing the news of the sexual lawsuits brought up against Skip Bayless and other Fox Sports personalities, what are your thoughts on the alleged count and what do you think this means for FS1 regarding their future?
Before I get into this shit, everybody just come off mute. I just want to talk. I don't even want to, be long-winded. Let's just have open discussion. $1.5 million for some cats. Are y'all fucking kidding me? Trick Bayless. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. Bro, Skip Bayless, bro, your legacy is tarred in this game. And I think what's crazy is that karma really comes to bite niggas in the ass because Skip Bayless has basically built his career off hating on LeBron James. I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, but you see just his track record, he just be hating on the man for no damn reason. And just hating on people in general. And ever since he's basically been excommunicated from Fox Sports, Skip Bayless has been taking mean L's. But the crazy thing about him is that, like, he remains like unfazed by it. Like, he's still tweeting. Skip Bayless is still tweeting. Skip Bayless, just check your replies one time, man. Like, niggas is getting at you in them.
Oh yeah, they giving them that Diddy AI. It's pretty funny.
Definitely. The Diddy AI is crazy. You will be spamming that in this video for sure. But the Skip Bayless element of it is crazy. But let's lock in and focus on Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor. What are y'all thoughts about basically just her action? I will say this, I'm not surprised. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked because we will be showing clips of things that she said on podcasts, on social media, because she be tweeting a lot. And what did she say? She got 3 F's, 3 things that she's looking for in a man. Fine, funny, and fucking money. So that should have let you guys know. That should have let y'all niggas know she will do anything to get to the top. And one thing I'm seeing about these quote unquote allegations is that pretty much everybody that's like still on television that's covering it is noting that they are allegations, that they don't believe them. I just saw Stephen A. Smith say today that he doesn't believe them because he knows Skip Bayless' character. Mind you, this is also the same Stephen A. Smith that says he doesn't believe the Jay-Z allegation because he knows his characters. But we don't know what these people are doing behind closed doors. I will preface that. And when I hear these allegations, they don't really surprise me just based off of looking at what happens in the industry. Because we do got to remember that this is Hollywood at the end of the day, fellas.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised either. What I did take away from the Joy Taylor situation was that she kind of messed up the reputation for a lot of women in the industry. Like, you look at any aspiring, woman that's into sports, if she's trying to get into reporting, Joy Taylor is going to be setting a bad precedent for you because it's basically known widespread that she basically effed her way to the top. It's really bad for the rep of like any woman that's trying to get into sports, and it's making all of us look at all these other pundits like Taylor Ruggs, Malika Andrews, Rachel Nichols, all these ladies kind of a bit differently because of what Joy Taylor in the news that came out about that situation. So that's my biggest takeaway is that with her, it's gonna mess up the reputation for them, and I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to come back because, as you said, Mal, earlier, we know like these type of working conditions, they're shady. Like we know, with Skip Bayless, my thing with Skip Bayless is that that is a really crazy ransom for a lady that doesn't look all that good to me. I'm not really seeing the hype. I feel like you can get like I feel like if you're trying to get like a model or somebody that looks really really good, to have intercourse with you, I feel like you don't have to pay $1.5 million. Like there's Like there's chicks that look really, really good that you can if you want to do that, you don't have to pay half that. Like you don't have to pay half that at all.
I think that what that kind of says is that the Skip Bayless, well, I'm gonna call him Trick Bayless from now on. The Trick Bayless bag is immense.
But some people are calling him just the Tip Bayless.
Just the Tip Bayless.
Hey, that dude a pimp, bro.
That just shows that Skip Bayless got a crazy bag. He willing to offer
1.5 mil for some players. Crazy work.
He said, "Sweetheart, that's life for me." But I think that like Skip Bayless, I don't know anything about this, so don't come too crazy in the comments. But like CJ said, like you can get high level escorts, or
you look at them girls in Dubai,
like a few thousand. Yeah.
Like it's not hard. I just don't really understand that perspective. That's why I think, and some people have come out and said that the ladies probably lying about that, and I can see how people would think that's a lying point. Just the ransom, like the 1.5 million, that's like so crazy just to put out a public statement, and as you're suing basically the company. The other guy, I can't really speak for him because I don't know him, but he does look like the type of person to be doing, touching the buttocks. Like he really does look like the type of person. So
yeah, he look a little freaky, a little frisky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that behind me. He looks like I don't even want to say it, but he looks like a movie character. Like he doesn't look real to me. So I could see him in that predicament.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's beating these allegations. Like from what I've been reading from like the article, and
you said who are you talking about?
Oh, Skip Bayless, and then the other dude, I forgot what Charlie Dixon. He's like the one who pushes out the content for FS1. Like Caleb said, yeah, like Caleb said, he do look a little, suspect. I don't think he's beating those. Yeah. So throughout like the article and the lawsuit was hostile work environment on sex and gender, and then it was on race. And from basically what I was reading in the article, like the hairstylist, she brought up, like she was complaining about this a lot. She would complain to the HR department and everything. And she said at sometimes Skip Bayless would talk about her race because she's Persian, and he would talk about her race. And it was something that either Skip Bayless did or Charlie Dixon did, and Joy Taylor was like, stop complaining, and just she was basically saying stop complaining and just.
Oh yeah, I remember that was when Charlie Dixon was when he got accused of touching her buttocks. That's when that situation happened, and she went to relay the information to Joy Taylor, and Joy Taylor of course said that it really didn't matter. It's not really much of an issue. So yeah, that's what that situation is correlating to. That accusation right there.
Yeah, and then this isn't her first time saying something like apparently Skip Bayless said that she slept with Shannon Sharp.
I believe it.
I believe it. Yeah, if I'm Shannon, I'm trying to get out of the situation. Like, yeah,
I'm trying to get out the situation for sure. Like, I feel like his name definitely gonna be brought up, especially after the stuff on live. But I ain't gonna lie, that Joy Taylor stuff, a lot of them folks is not beating them allegations, especially Acho, bro. Like Acho, the way.
Can I say one thing about Manuel Acho?
Yeah.
Manuel Acho, sir, you're a whole hoe. I have no respect for you at all. He's a Nigerian scammer. This is the same guy that he's supposed to be like having this Christian background and all of that, but you're committing adultery by sleeping with another man's wife. No respect for you at all, sir. Yeah, like, and he's supposed to have this backing. This is why I think that, unfortunately, I do think that Joy Taylor is going to be able to beat the allegations from the standpoint of keeping her job, and Emmanuel Acho. Like, I really don't see any of these guys really getting let go from the standpoint of, I think that the lady, the one that filed the lawsuit, I'm sorry, but especially by her putting a name out here, I don't think that she's going to make it that much longer. I feel like people are going to start backing. Like, Emmanuel Acho has the support of Oprah. Niggas is gonna start to get that backing and that support. They're gonna be throwing resources at the situation, and maybe they'll end up settling. But there are also no criminal charges out here, so I'm sorry to tell people. I know people want Joy Taylor off television. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think Emmanuel Acho is gonna get booted off as well, even though he's a bitch.
Yeah, nah, he not getting booted off, but the stuff he be tweeting about her, dude, she got him whipped like bad because the way
wait, hold on. Wait. Are we sure that she got him whipped, or is it vice versa? We also got to take this into account. Manwacho is very phony, so he could just be playing his role. Maybe they're both getting something out of this relationship.
Yeah, it's probably going both ways. Probably going both ways.
Because it's not like he's claiming her. It'd be different if Manwacho was claiming her. They're pretty much kind of on the same level. Like it'd be different if Manwacho was the exec, but they're pretty much on the same level. It's a mutual relationship. Joy Taylor is offering the sex, and Manwacho offered her a position.
Yeah, like Joy Taylor, I'm not gonna lie. You can definitely easily tell that she kind of climbed her ranks up through that because her background, like she doesn't have none. She was just a bartender and a radio host. Like
people literally only know her because her brother's Hall of Fame player.
That's another thing.
Dude, literally the only reason why she got like so much motion like so early, like when she was on Undisputed in like 2016, but she wasn't really there for that long. But I was kind of wondering that because as a moderator, you're supposed to do your job really like efficiently. I don't think she was really doing it. I think Jenny Taft was better for that show than she was.
Way better.
Just way better. I think that show kind of jumped off like once she left in 2018, and like it kind of like from 2018 to 2020, like Undisputed was the show to watch. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the situation. But this is just bad all the way, like all the way out. Like I know they're gonna be fine because big company, but how do people even like watch these shows in the same manner? Because you kind of know what's going on interpersonally, and I'm not like you look at like some of the guys that weren't listed, like Colin Cowherd. I think he was listed, but he was listed as being like friendly. So
in a good light, yeah.
Yeah, so his PR was good, and Nick Wright, we know his PR is already fine. So yeah, but Colin Cowherd.
Shout out to them boys on First Thing First, man. No allegations.
Yeah, but shout out to Colin Cowherd because Joy Taylor was on the show, and he slipped up that one time where he was like he talking about two cities, and he just got confused with Joy Taylor with her rap, but man, like I don't understand how they come back from this, bro. Like this is bad. And Skip Bayless. He probably needs to just pack it up. I know he's still doing his YouTube channel, like Skip Bayless show, but the motion is kind of dead. And his tweets, like dog, if you just look at the comments, they're terrible. And Skip Bayless is that type of person where a couple years ago, well, actually his entire broadcasting career, nobody's really liked him, and that's because not only has he hated on arguably. Some people call him the GOAT. I don't really think so, but greatest player of all time in the NBA, LeBron James. This dude hates on one of the greatest players of all time in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers. Like his last tweet before this all blew down was about Aaron Rodgers throwing like his 500 touchdown or something like that. And I was like, bro, there's bigger stuff for you to worry about than this. And the comments just clowned him. Just scrolling down. If y'all guys are interested in the comments and seeing like how the discourse of this conversation is, go to Twitter and just look up and just search up Skip Bayless, Emmanuel Acho, Joy Taylor, and just see what because this shit runs deep. This just runs deep. This has been going on for almost a decade. All this stuff dates back to like 2016, and ladies and gentlemen, we're in year 2025. That's almost a decade. And bro, like, man, bro, I don't know what else to say, bro. I don't know what to say because I think they can rebound from this, but it's not gonna look pretty.
I got a way, we're all business-minded people, but I have a great solution for not only Fox Sports 1, but just these sports media factions. Okay, I understand it. People like Joy Taylor, Taylor Rooks, Malika Andrews, they're moderating. They're there for eye candy. I will make this known to all of you guys. I've seen shows like Get Up in the morning, First Take when Molly Cameron is not there. You don't need a female to moderate. It's really not that necessary. You're not getting more eyes on the product because the woman is there. It helps because mainly if they have a male audience, there's males that are watching sports shows. But in terms of the product, really, we don't want to hear these ladies talk. We don't. So if they're causing more problems when we know that they are, because even though the Joy Taylor situation has came to light, we all know, if we're just being honest, that this is probably going on in other places as well. So they just haven't came to light. I think ESPN does a better job of covering up their dirt. So with that being said, I would just stop having women moderating. Look at ESPN Get Up in the Morning. You don't need it. Look at First Things First. You don't need it. You don't have to have a woman moderate. That's affecting everything that's going on. Maybe have them doing the sideline reporting. Like, you know how we have at these football games and basketball games, like Taylor versus sideline reporting. Do that. The woman moderating around a bunch of men, especially black men, nah, it's bad cap, man. Setting these niggas up for failure.
Did y'all see Jason Whitlock when he was on this show? He was talking about the situation, and he basically was like, he was foaming at the mouth, like with about Joy Taylor. He was talking about his skin color, caramel color,
nice little peanut butter.
Yeah. And
Jason Whitlock, sit your fat ass down somewhere, sir. Like, are you being like, dog? Just stop it.
I think Jason Whitlock is one of those guys that, even if he offered money, he probably still wouldn't be able to hit. Like, honestly, like like, I don't want to say he's chopped, but man, bro, he's not appealing to look at.
I don't think Jason Whitlock can see his feet. If he looked over to see I don't think he can see his feet. I don't think that Jason Whitlock remembers the last time he was able to see his own waistline. So no, he not getting no Joy Taylor, man. He ain't beating that.
And then like I seen a lot of people saying that like Emmanuel Acho, his public statement is gonna be hilarious because like you just like just the way he articulates his words, it's gonna be so many words just out of the dictionary that you just have never heard of, never seen used in like the last 100 years. Because the brother talks so formal, and it's like, dog, like, come on, man, like you can loosen up, brother, you loosen up. So I feel like that's gonna be a hilarious situation. Overall, this is messy, man. As the title indicates, this is the evisceration of the current Fox Sports news. Like, it is, man. Like, dog, this platform, especially after ESPN kind of lost their way a little bit, was on the rise as it seemed. In that mid 2010s era when they got skipped, and they got like a bunch of the talk shows, but man, have the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, to conclude, I will say this: ESPN, they're the winners in all of this. They're the winners in this battle. They remain supreme. Since Shannon left, Fox Sports 1 has really been in a steep decline, just trying to rebuild, trying to rebrand. And this is the icing off the cake when you're getting those culture allegations, when you're getting executives that are caught in lawsuits, you're pretty much done. So yeah, in the long term, I thought that when Skip and Shannon came together, that they had the opportunity to kind of knock ESPN off a little bit. But Fox Sports lost that battle, man. They lost that war for sure. So ESPN, they reign supreme.
One more last thing. Not Skip Bayless. Not Shannon Sharp. Please cut this out. What's his name? Oh, Stephen A. Smith. Hey, him and if he's doing something with Molly Qerim, I guess they're living life lavish. No controversy. We haven't heard a peep out of that situation. I guess they're doing something clean because they don't. I don't really think they have a good relationship, or at least on set as it's documented. But for her to still have her job, hey man, they must be doing something. They must be doing something good up there, bro.
Maybe we need to contact Jalen Rose.